We can rest. Oh, we can pray. Alright, I'm gonna put the chances on my side. So we're going to pray. We're going to rest. Honestly, we're doing this for your own good. You look stupid with your boots on your arm. Frankly. Hopefully there is a shrine to Saint Nerevar. I thought I would enter the temple straight away. Okay. Because that's the one that restores all the attributes. That is not it. A shrine upstairs maybe, hopefully. You think we can kill him? It's my wildfire, huh? Oh no, that's the ordinator place. And this guy has a nice weapon, isn't he? Might as well jump, I have no more stamina. I don't want to imagine, you know, the sight that people have of that elderly Breton hopping around. Is that the way to the temple? Or the dorms? Yeah, this is not where I wanted to go because we're so slow. Going anywhere is such a drag. Yeah, I had to go to the other tower, I guess. I was so sure that the temple was on that side. Which, you know, goes to show that I don't very often go to the temple in Ghostgate. Good timing, we can hop faster. In the middle section above the tunnel, between the towers. Yeah, I must have missed a turn, quite literally. Let's try that again. Oh, going up. And I thought it was the way out. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Deline, Falms, Lothis, Vivek's Fury, Maris, Nerevar. So this is Nerevar because no legs, I guess. Spirit of Nerevar? Is that the one that... Maybe not. Why was I under the impression that Nerevar is going to restore my attributes? I was wrong. The last time I was looking for Nerevar, it's because I wanted to... Realm's Grace. No, I want someone's restoration. That's what I want. Rory's Bloom. I might as well collect them. I want the restoration. Benediction, no. Intervention, I don't think so. I mean, if only we could pay restoration, yes! Saint Veloth. I'm not sure this is it. I have the shield. It's my ring of power, Realm's Grace. I don't know that it's restoring much. Intelligence 29, agility 21. Here we go. I don't know by how much they restore, it's like 2 points or something. Or it's a random set of attributes, I don't know. We are now fully healed. my wildfire. As soon as I get all my fatigue back, I should have a really, really high chance to successfully cast wildfire. And just so you know, because it's not the permadeath normal install, we don't have miscast. So yes, so there's that. The temple, we read that. Shrine of Tribunal is the one, which I would expect to be in the middle here, but anyway. Let's not run. So many blessings. Some of them are pretty good. I mean, but how long do they last? Resist poison. Oh, this is excellent because we're off to fight Sherlock. Boo, you say, Huscobar. Well, never mind. Yeah, that's where we got. Okay, so we can get out this way. I'll accept the shame. Look, let me see. Shame. I accept the shame of not playing with miscast. Like originally, I wanted this install to be as vanilla as possible, and only have the mods that we need for the challenge. Okay, let's do. Maybe Fargoth is not behind me. Too late. I thought maybe if I could, get Fargoth stuck on the other side, he wouldn't die. Because once again, if our character dies, it's no big deal. We can reload. But if Fargoth dies, that's the end. Heal companion. And of course we could park him somewhere and go and quest, but that would be cheating. See, wildfire, I have 100. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Then again, if I had 100 hit points... Let's take Fargoth into darkness, greater Dwemer ruins. No. So first, let's save you from. Oh my god. Oh no. Well, that's why the poor guy had no chance of fighting. This is quite sad. Silver flame sword. I will take your silver flame sword. I am taking the horn of Gondor. Look at that. Isn't it really, really good? There we go. Maybe Fargoth will want that. Oh, we are breaking him. Like, we are tearing him apart. Let's just dispose of the corpse. That was just too horrible to look at. Scran, welcome on in. Alright, Fargoth. Would you like to wear any of these? Not the boots, but oh, I hope we're not going to break Fargoth's legs with that. What do you say? Ooh, there's something very wrong with the armor. There's something very wrong with the armor. It somehow completely breaks the boot. It must be set up wrong in Nifscope. Gondor armor. I mean, that's a modder's resource that I use. I think it's midget alien. But yeah, I think we just broke Fargoth's legs. I mean, even if I take the boots off, like Fargoth's boots off. The pain! Poor Fargoth. Obviously the issue is not with the boots, it's either with the greaves or the gauntlets. I don't know why all of a sudden I decided to have very large inventories. Okay, Fargoth. Is the problem with the gauntlets? Because it looks like the boots want to be attached to the gauntlet. You may have your boots back. It's not going to change anything. Oh, you poor Fargoth. As if carrying the ring was not enough of a burden. How about now? No. One at a time. I'm gonna find which was the issue. And by the way, congratulations, guys. Maybe it's the pauldrons. It's the pauldrons! Let's try again, Fargoth. If you want to equip it, if you feel you get better defense wearing it, I'm cool with it. So you don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. You still need the pole. Yes, yes, yes. Why does Fargoth have my stupid hat? I guess I was, oh, I remember, I got a second one and I was like, if I'm gonna wear it, then so it's Fargoth. But Fargoth, surprisingly enough, Fargoth is smart enough to not put the Colovian fur helm on. I think there's some gross injustice against Fargoth these days. You don't want to equip the armor? I mean, if you don't want it, Fargoth, we just leave it there. Of course, I just murdered an innocent man just to get you the armor, because it looks shiny and everything. Thank you. But, I mean... Oh, I see, I didn't give it to Fargoth. I see. So we have that. And that, and that. So you don't need this. Or this. I don't want to carry that. I don't want to carry that. It's not quite overburdened. Not quite. But also have some arrows. You know what? Have some deadly arrows to kill Shelob. Do you think Fargoth would like to use the horn? Yee! Leo, are you still here? I remember once upon a time you had a problem like that. Have the boots. My record doesn't show from where. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, I've really broken my inventory now. And the joy. The joy. Try moving some items, like stripping. I don't know what I've done. I wanted to give this to Fargoth. I should have never unequipped it. Fargoth, you're not wearing boots. Oh dear, indeed. I broke it. I broke it, but Fargoth is looking pretty cool now. I have no idea if he's gonna be smart enough to try and use the horn, but there you have it. And I look like that now. Meh. Oh well, it's not like we change our outfit very often anyway, so shouldn't have tried to simply walk into Mordor. That's exactly what happened. And I thought that just killing the guy would solve the problem. Yeah, gotta think twice about that one. Okay, let's go Shelob. While I still have Saren's shield that gives me protection against poison. And Shelob. Denied. That's exactly what it is. Guys, let's see if you can build us a Telvanni pyramid sort of thing. Oh, nobody was trying to get extra money. Let's practice building a tower, shall we? You have 2 minutes to build the emote tower. Good, somebody for 2 now. Gelomante, don't speak. Don't speak. We're building a tower. No talking until we have a tower, please. Some priorities in life. Okay. That's alright, I know exactly what to do. Do I not kill him? Escobar. Then we need 2. I know, it's a lot harder than it seems. The problem are with the pauldrons. I'm not going to kill him. Because I know I can do it. And I don't want to break my beautiful inventory. Gelomante. Why is it though? Yes, the hearts are too basic. We need to use Twitch emotes. But, like basic Twitch emotes, but not. This is a lot harder than it looks. Oh, I love the clouds. Aurel has basically finished this game. And he even followed a suggestion I made. If the game crashes again, then we'll know it's probably something I did. 3 emotes. Like lots of 3, 4, nice. 5, we're on fire. Of course. I really would rather keeping my charges. No strength, it's okay, I can live with no strength. Congratulations, guys. Do you know what? The next target when building the tower and the next reward, it's the Fargoth wave. It's black gates, it's black gates are guarded by more than just cliff races. They are bugs that do not sleep. I'm you know, expecting to see Oliphants anytime now. How am I doing with charges? See, I should have killed Boromir to get his sword. It's a nice silver sword. That's perfect. Okay. I know the spider is not too far because I put it there. What are you? Oh, a rat? That's a rat. Let me get your soul. Are you not fighting? You are fighting. What a sneaky rat. The animations of the rats are dead. Blighted rats are weird. I know it's not far. And I know it technically... No, hang on. Normally Frodo is captured by Shelob within the Ghost Gate. I mean, not the Ghost Gate, but within the gates of Mordor. So that's good. That's good. I mean, in the construction set, when I dropped the spider, it didn't feel all that far. Any good old games I should get. Plenty of good old games. What sort of games do you like? Classic RPG? And how old are we talking? Are we talking black and white? Are we talking big fat pixel? Are we talking MIDI music? You have to tell us a bit more so we can recommend things to you, but you're in luck. Lots of old people here, including myself. What? My favorite Pong mod is the one where the ball is red. Revolutionary. It was like, oh my god. Graphic upgrade. I've tried the Pong graphical overhaul, but it had bugs. But seriously, super. I'm gonna call you Super because Sustes is it's a bit of a mouthful. What sort of game? Early 2000 RPGs or FPS? Early 2000. Oh, that's not even old. So we're thinking Morrowind era, basically. You can definitely give a go to the Divine Divinity, the original games, which is a bit confusing because the latest one I called Original Sin, but the original games are just called Divine Divinity, and they're pretty good. They're even pretty looking. Try the Might and Magic series as well. So definitely some of my favorite, and I would say, yeah, if you're looking at Might and Magic 6 and 7, that's not early 2000 but in the 90s. I'm not entirely sure with the dates. Baldur's Gate is roughly about the same time, but chances are you've already played that one. There she is. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go Wildfire on Shelob. It means it's sort of looking at you like... I think my Wildfire spell... Oh, yes. Ah! You're gross. No, don't. Please die. Oh my goodness. What sort of... Whew. I was thinking, what sort of bound box does it have? Because when I started... Oh, Cliff Racer. This time it's really a Cliff Racer fighting. I'll be right back. There we go. Come on, Cliffy. I just killed Shelob there. When I did my first Let's Play with my Red Orange Fighter, we had those huge mud crabs, and they weren't, you know, a lot more dangerous. I will save piano, I promise. I'm gonna do it right now before I forget. Did I say piano? Prof, I'm not sure now. The mud crabs were so huge, and it's not that they were deadly, but their bound box was a lot smaller than them, so it was hard to hit them. And I was worried that even though this was a big model, the bound box, basically what you can hit, was going to be really tiny. Light Sourced, hello, how are you?
It's called Bounding Box.
What did I say? Bounding Box. Apologies. And we have a Shelob trophy. So the Shelob trophy on us gives us some resistance to poison. 45, resist magicka, 45 attribute, 45 skill, resist common poison. From Shelob we get 20%. But we are giving it to Fargoth, effectively making him quite immune to poison. Congratulations, Fargoth. Which means next step is for us to go to Solstheim and find ourselves a troll. A sleep troll. You're doing well, Light Source. How was the move? Are you all settled in? Mostly. 90s, you have to go. Well, thank you for being here. You know, it's always lovely to have you. Good luck with Fargoth. Yeah, Gandalf will be fine, but Fargoth, I mean, I think Gandalf might just, you know, blow a fuse. Have a lovely Sunday evening for you, and thanks again for stopping by. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. I don't think we're gonna be so adventurous. Your mum's calling. Good. Fargoth will behave. What mods do I have installed? You want to type !mod list and click on the link. It will take you to an Excel doc, and And there's a couple of tabs in there. One is Morrowind. What did I call it? Morrowind Middle, maybe? Mod list. Mod list. I know every streamer has a different one. Some people say mod list, some people say mods, some people say Skyrim mods. No, don't apologize, Light Source. It's a bit of a headache, honestly. Marble Kill, welcome back, and thank you so much for the bits. I don't have any music for the bits. It's a problem, but welcome back, and thanks again for the biddies. And now that we've had bits, as you can see there, over there we have a Daedric word. Can you read it? I mean, I'm gonna have to brush up on my Daedric, so you know I can take part. We have a double letter in the middle, and I think that's just an I. Alonjo, I know you're pretty good at reading Daedric. Hup. What's new with you, Marble Kill? I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him and give his armor to Fargoth. And take his sword for myself. And that. So the sword is good. The armor is good. The greaves are good. Oof. Oof. Not only did we, you know, kill him, but we're like literally we're stretching and then breaking his legs. It's just bad. Let me get rid of the items. Actually it's the pauldrons. There we go. The pauldrons are the issue. And I take your horn, and we get rid of that, and there we go. Okay. Fargoth, you've been such a good companion that I wish to give you a beautiful horn of Gondor, a beautiful armor, and greaves, and a single gauntlet. And please don't feel bad about taking them from a dead body. Trust me, the guy would have killed you if he had a chance. It's the truth. He's not gonna need that anymore. He doesn't want to wear the Colovian fur helm. I'm sorry guys, I tried. I'm just dumping it here. And I think that's it. Oh, doesn't it look so... crap. Bye, Fargoth. It was lovely to see you. Charmed, you were saying black speech. Listen to. Indeed. Well done, Prof. Come on, catch up, buddy. This way. That's right. Look at you go. Look at him, he's so fast. Kinda. For, like, he's a sprinter, you know? Like the dwarves. Okay. From there on, we want to get to Solstheim. I think we're still gonna have to walk to Aldrin, and from there get the Silstrider to Nizis, Nizis to Kull, Kull to Solstheim. Easy. It's a joke. We can do that. No, it's not. But I did carefully choose the face to whatever would be the closest. But yeah, I didn't try to have exactly the same face. Like I said, there's no way I could recreate Middle Earth in there. So instead, you know, we have weird pieces of armor that break legs. I'm quite curious to see if Fargoth is going to use it. The engraved ring of healing gets heavier when closer to the Red Mountain. Well, clearly, honestly, it's like the radius works like that. As soon as you get within this distance of the Red Mountain, the ring gets really, really, really heavy. Outside of that radius, it's okay. But we never got the chance to go that far. That's just that. Okay? A Nyx Hound, not a problem. Get rid of the Nyx Hound, we run back to Aldrin, Silstrider boat, and look for trolls.
We've been expecting you.
It's Robotnik! Thank you so much for the follow and welcome on in. Chan, I totally blame you. Because of you, I always say welcome on in now. I just do. And I heard it on your... Oh, wow. Fargoth, will you be okay? What are you trying to do, Fargoth? You're trying to punch a cliff racer? No more charges. Fargoth, we have to talk, you and I. No, stay here. Don't walk away from me. Buddy. You're a Bosmer. Why don't you... Look, it's in perfect condition. You have arrows. What is wrong with him? Fargoth, what will you do next? Honestly, you weren't here, Marvel Kill, but we were in a Dwemer ruin trying to find an ancestral ghost. No success. And there was a spider, dwarven spider, and I was like killing it, and I killed it and everything. But there was another one behind me that got a few hits, so my stamina was way down. I was prone, I couldn't move, I was dying, and Fargoth saved me. He actually saved me. I was powerless. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't drink another potion. He saved me. So from now on, I suggest we are a little more respectful of Fargoth, and probably a little less of me. I guess. Defeating enemies with music. In fact, you know what, Jelomante? I think you're not wrong. I think because I've given him this that has a cast when used, he was probably trying to use that spell. And I didn't even give it a good spell effect. I was like, it's a horn, it makes sounds, boom, and it's supposed to get your allies to come to you. So I put Rally Humanoid. It's not even a useful spell, but Fargoth likes it. Oh goody. Oh goody. So that's how it is. He will defeat enemies with music now. Alright. Oh, let me run. Okay, let's do some... Like, if you do the bunny hopping right, you actually go faster than just walking. It's a fact. Right now, Sinbin's body is lying dead in the Ghost Gate, but his voice is in Cyrodiil with Martin Septim. I mean, talk about schizophrenia, split personality. Like his body, his soul, his mind, his spirit, all of that is just... I mean, and also he's lost his head in Game of Thrones. I mean, in Westeros. That's just crazy. I mean, he's just having a hard time. It's a bad day. It's a terrible day for him. And for Fargoth. Yeah, ready, Fargoth? Okay then. I see the next cliff racer. Om nom nom. That's why Boromir didn't have voice acting. Well, obviously, you know, strong limitations. Oof. Please don't kill me. Silver flame sword. Good. Thank you for the butt thumping, little scribe. We don't even have to wait. That's right, because normally we'd actually wait. And now we may run and jump all we want. I'm currently listening to reading The Lord of the Rings for the first time. I am so jelly. they are books and they are games that I wish I could forget. Yeah, I wish I could forget that I ever played or ever read them, so I could discover them all over again. And the reason why I went is because what if I forgot that I ever played Morrowind, and if you made me play Morrowind today, would I like it? I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna take the chance. I'll go this way. I'm ready for you, Nixie. Fargoth, on the other hand. Can we take a shortcut this way? I would like that. Question is, yeah, no, I'm too old to do that. On 2 towers now, and it's so good. You bet. I like I said, I wish I could forget that I ever read it. I would absolutely love to rediscover that. Look at us. So strong now, it's quite amazing. Just one tiny detail. We've lost Fargoth. Fargoth! There you are. Where are you going, Fargoth? No, we tried the shortcut and we said no. If you get lost, just blow that horn, okay? I wish it would work. The running animation is so bad, honestly. Let me catch up. Last night I went into no, Jolomenter, you said first time Morrowind in a nutshell. Why I can't hit stupid rat? Yeah, the first time with the die roll, it can be very frustrating. But you know, that's why you mod it afterwards. And Prof, you were saying last night I went into a Dwemer ruin and I had apparently never been in before. What are these there scraped all over the floor? Oh, hang on, no, I've been to this one. But it's such a nice feeling, isn't it? Where after 20, is it 20 years or 17 years? It was 20 years of the, anyway, after many, many years of playing a game, and you still go somewhere and you go, I don't think I know this place. And I absolutely adore when there's those little things, and you can't help but wonder, like, what happened, like with those scripts, like what's happened there. And my worry is like, what killed them? What bigger creature than a script was there and killed them all? That's very worrisome. And then you get to invent your stories. I really like that. Drinking binge to forget everything that happened whenever you defeat Dagoth, or that could work. Have you played Kenshi? No, I haven't. Wait, is it Kenshi? There's 2 mods. Let me have a look. It's not the one with the shadow dice twice, right? Because that one I haven't played, and I don't think I would do good either. I'm fairly certain I'm opening a tab right now. I'm fairly certain that I have wish listed it. Yes, looking at it. Yes, I have wish listed it, and one day, you know, it's going to be in a monthly bundle, or it's going to be on sale, and that day I'll get it, and hopefully that day I'll play it. But believe it or not, the hardest part is not to gate the games, it's to play the games. So no, I haven't, but it looks like the sort of game I would enjoy. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I am not a fan of the Hobbit movies. You know, I'm not going to entirely disagree with you. The truth is, yeah, I remember when the first Lord of the Ring movie was there, and it was on the screen and says the Lord of the Rings. My feeling I do get very emotional. But my thing was like, oh, it's my book right there on the big screen. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. With The Hobbit, I was annoyed at little things. I mean, the CGI, very well done. But, yeah, it loses its charm very quickly. What annoyed me, first and foremost, is that they made 3 films out of a book. I mean, The Hobbit in itself is not a long book. But because the virtue of trilogies, the financial virtue of trilogies is what it is, they had to make a trilogy out of it. So the only way they could do that was to take bits from the Forgotten Tales. Is it the Forgotten Tales? Like especially the bit where they explain the legend of the mountain, everything that happens before The Hobbit, and how they had to bring bits and pieces from the other books. And I was like, that's not The Hobbit, that's other books, leave it there. And why a trilogy? And I must say, in The Lord of the Rings, I was a little annoyed when they tried to make it very funny, you know, with the elves and the dwarves rivalry. It is funny and all, but I'm not sure it had its place in the film. A little thin on plot. Just stretch it there. Put a dragon here and put Legolas there, and yeah, people will. I mean, I've watched the films, but I think I've only watched them once. And as much as I love the books, I absolutely adore The Hobbit. It's more of a child's book, to be perfectly honest. Why am I going to a Dwemer ruin? I don't think I want to go to a Dwemer ruin. I completely messed up my shortcut, didn't I? Fargoth, you're with me? Please stay close. Then again, killing Daedra is good for us. Killing Daedra is good for us because one of the characteristics when playing Gandalf is that you get mana pearls from Daedra. So actually it's not stupid to try and kill them. And the Celestials shine upon us. Now I imagine a trilogy based on the short story For Sale, Baby Shoes Never Worn. Volume 1, For Sale. Volume 2, Baby Shoes. Volume 3, Never Worn. That's not how it works. Word trilogy. It would be Volume 1, For Sale. Volume 2, Baby Shoes, comma, Never Worn. Volume 3, The End. Like, proportionally speaking, I think it's like the last 10 pages of a book, or I mean it's a short story, would be even less than that. The last 10 paragraphs or lines, depending on how short the short story is, that's what you put in the last movie. You know, just the big finale. That's what you do. Make a tetralogy for Subversion. Be original. Be original. Do you have a smoke there? Who's Gollum? 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 And what do you mean by there? In the film or in our game right now? Because we don't have smoke. Okay. Alright. I shouldn't have jumped there. Hopefully Fargoth will follow. I think I can take on a single scamp by myself as long as I'm not exhausted and don't end up on my knees. Look at that replacer. That's Peter Bits, isn't it? See? Mana pearl. Mana pearls. And these are really good. They restore some magicka. So that's what we need. Let's go hunt. No, not you. You! I thought you were Fargoth for a second. Well, it's a good thing it's not Fargoth. Gollum is the pack rat. If you try to do the Middle Earth challenge without mods, then Gollum is the pack rat because it's the only creature that will follow you in a vanilla game. And then the mercenary is Frodo. I was gonna say Fargoth. I'm sorry guys, I should have saved way before that. Let's do this, Fargoth. I'll give you all the stuff afterwards. And we were so close to. I should actually put more marks and more recalls everywhere. I'm gonna drop a mark at the Ghost Gate. So when we're ready to... Actually, I should put the mark here, I guess. When we're ready to take Fargoth to his resting place, we'll be ready. I want a mark, thank you. And... oh, I can only have 3. Let's overwrite this one. Red Mountain. Okay. Alright. Let's get up. Smeagol. Smeagol. I absolutely adored the fish. You know the song with the fish? So juicy, fresh. I won't sing for you because it's bad. But I thought it was really adorable. It made me smile every time. So for the 3rd time, Boromir is gonna have to die. I'm sorry guys. Fargoth, please keep up with me. All good. It's actually really sad that you hardly ever get to see a movie that is not taken from a bunch of books, preferably many of them. Fargoth, go, well done. I'm not gonna give him the steel boots. You don't need that. You don't need that. Or that. And you don't need that. Very dashing, well done. Boromir held out a lot longer in the books of movie, yes. Yes, but I have a... I mean... No, it's not cheating really, but the first thing I did when I got this character level 1, I made a spell, the most powerful spell I could get with 100% success rate. It was not exactly 100%. And honestly, as a level 1, I mean now I'm level 3, but then as a level 1 character, there aren't that many NPCs that have more than 50 hit points. Not that many. And if I'm lucky to get, 100, then there's even fewer NPCs. So it's a bit of a cheat. I can only cast it a couple of times. Now it's better. No wonder I'm slow. Now it's better, but at level 1 I could cast it twice and that was it. Obviously, I mean it has to be a little bit balanced. I took the sword. Good. Did you think I was fighting when I say I? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe we won't have to. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Do you regret fighting? I bet you do. You just don't want to admit it. You're quiet now, aren't you? Conversation with the dead Nix Hound. I mean, there's interview with the vampire. There's also conversation with the dead Nix Hound. It's part of the... Oh, crap. It's part of the series. Like, I think Fargoth doesn't even bother taking his weapon out anymore. He's got his horn and he's like, oh, goody, shiny. It's the new canon now. Yeah. We've just We've just made history. Remade history, I guess. Alondra, sorry I missed that. You said, would Gollum be an enemy or an option for the player character? There's no Gollum in the story right now. There isn't. There isn't. What can I say? I didn't. And now, Huskabar, to answer your question, we have neither dragon nor ancient hobbit. We don't. You know, all I wanted to do originally, I was just going to give Fargoth a script so that he has buffs when you give him items in the game. And then I was like, oh, but wouldn't it be fun if? Oh, and I should add that. I mean, clearly it's, again, a mod that would totally deserve some extra work. I definitely need to remove the pauldron from the Gondorian armor, because that's broken. And it's quite ugly to look at. Like, painful. You think Fargoth is compensating with that horn? Yes, probably. It's very likely. Okay, this time I'm gonna try and take a shortcut that doesn't make me... Yeah, no, I do want to go through the Daedric Ruin. I'll have to be more careful. There's no reason why I can't kill two tiny scamp creature. Come on. As long as I'm not... You know, I'm just walking right now, so my stamina is fine. But it wasn't when I was fighting. And we are still using Axe Magister, or our Archie. It's got a different name on the Discord and on the Nexus, but we are still using the NM series. Specifically, we have NM Training, NM Magic, and NM Combat, and NM Amora. I think we have all of them on this one, and that's how I get all these injuries. I just wish I knew what they were. So I get the injuries, and that's fair, but I don't know where I get them from. So I see that my attributes are lowered. I still need more feedback from the mods. Just that. But we don't have the message box. They've been turned off by default now. That's the way I came. How did I manage to not go back the same way I came? What? No, I'm not using the minimap. I totally know what I'm doing. It's just hidden behind me. You'll never know. You'll think I know this game like the back of my hand. I'm gonna win a little bit. Come on. Just a little bit. And suddenly I remember why I really, really shouldn't run. So I think once we finish the Fargoth challenge, I mean, let's be honest, it's not a Middle-earth challenge, it's a Fargoth challenge. Once we finish that, we go back to our classic permadeath. And I see there's a creature ahead. Oh, that's a little squib. Not a problem. Thump, thump, thump goes the squib. Come on, Fargoth, I'm only walking. Thank you for that, Squibby. We have to get to Solstheim. At least get to Solstheim. There's however, even though we don't have smoke, I mean, we do have dragon models. It wouldn't be that hard to add smog. I don't know what sort of trophy we'd get from him. A lot of gold, I guess. But anyway, we've killed that. We did that. You can do this, Fargoth. Fargoth, you can do this. Even the walking is slowed down. Come on. If I'm walking, I can afford to jump and practice my acrobatics. It doesn't really go faster, but it's a little more entertaining, at the very least. And when going down, it really feels like we're going much faster. A visitor. Cassie Plays, welcome on in, and thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? How is your Sunday treating you? And how much do you like Fargoth? Because he's here and he's not going anywhere. I want to play slots too. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, Fort Buckmoth. I could go and pray in the fort actually. Might be a smart idea. I'm gonna pray in the fort, get my strength and my agility back, and then go kill a couple of scamps right there, because those pearls, what do I call them? Mana pearls? Will be quite useful for us. It's a way to restore magicka, simply. I was gonna look there. You got me this time, Leo. So I'm thinking, you know, when my inventory turned red, your game was vanilla. I'm trying to remember when you were playing Morrowind, it was a vanilla install, right? Thank you, Prof. That's a very, very good point. Prof, save again. And I'm running to the fort. It was vanilla. That's the most, not even open Morrowind, right? Like actual pure vanilla with MGE and the code patch. And I did ask around the Discord where people are, you know, a lot more knowledgeable than I am, and they had no idea either. Have you tried to reinstall the game since then? Hello, Buckmoth. He'll catch up, I'm sure. I have faith in him. I will wait by the door, because if I go through the door, he's really gonna get lost. I downloaded the game from official Bethesda launch and it worked perfectly ever since then. Did it ever explain why all the forts are called moth? I don't know. I would like to, you know what, if you have a look on the test lore Reddit, either there's already going to be something there, or if you ask the question, someone will tell. Because funnily enough, when you go, are you here? Oh, sorry, you are here. Funnily enough, the Imperial forts here, Firemoth, Moonmoth, Frostmoth. Okay, we get the idea. But then when you play Oblivion, you're in Cyrodiil, and you have all these forts abandoned, presumably, you know, of imperial nature. Maybe even if they're older ones, they're still Cyrodiilic, and the names are nothing like that. So maybe it's just for Vvardenfell that, you know, Oblivion isn't canon. You know, I guess well, they couldn't carry on with that. I want the shrine. The shrine is somewhere down there. Someone on Reddit says the moth is a strong symbol in Cyrodiilic culture. The manufacture of silk textile has been Cyrodiil's primary export for many years, and the moth has a deeper, more well-rooted religious significance as well. And it talks about ancestor moth. Oh, and hang on, in Skyrim, the priest that can read the Elder Scrolls, aren't they the moth priest as well? So how does that connect?